Hello everybody, this is Pam from Nana's Crafting Cottage, back with you again today for another fun project. First of all, welcome to all my new subscribers. I am so happy you found me, and I am so happy you're here. Thank you for returning to my current subscribers. I am so glad you're here. Okay, today we are going to do layered labels. Layered labels. And we're going to do some that are portrait and some that are landscape. So what do you need? You need papers of any type. I have a whole bunch of scraps of map, cardstock, book page, music, and I don't know how well this music is going to hold up on the bottom, so I may end up, let's take that out for the tops of them. Okay, so for the base you need something a little bit sturdier, and for the tops of them I also have some more scrapbooking paper. I have some heavy map that's heavy like this. I have some floral book page that I will use on the tops. I'll be making those portrait type. And same with these floral pages here from my wildflower books. So yeah, up and down. So let's get started. For the measurements, the base will be 1.5 by 3 inches. So 1.5 by 3 will be your bottom heavy piece. So let's go ahead and cut some of those. I have my cutter out right here. You can use either, pardon me, a paper cutter like this or something similar. You can use a guillotine cutter. I have one from Tim Holtz. You can use your ruler and a knife of some sort for that, either a utility knife like this or a craft knife like this. You can use scissors, however you want to do that. Today I'm going to go easy and use this paper cutter here. I'm also keeping out my splatter stamp for decorating. I have my little Tim Holtz mini paper dolls here that I just pulled out. I have some sticker labels, and I'm going to ink it up with the scorched timber. So whatever you have, pardon me, whatever you have on hand, whatever scraps you have, go ahead and pull them out, and then we'll get started. Sorry about that. I had a frog in my throat. Okay, so this is already cut at 1.5 because I was playing around with them yesterday, and I didn't like what I came up with, so I thought, well, I'll do the video today and come up with something better. That's just me. Okay, so 3 inches is the length on these bases. I'll just do a couple of those. And let's do some map. So 1.5. And get it lined up here. 1.5. And by 3. This is a rough edge here. That's fine with me. I don't mind. Okay. Do a couple of those. There we go. And I'm sorry for the glare on this. Let's see, we can get one more. I want to keep that edge. I like that edge. So There we go. Got a scrap there. Okay. So we'll do those 3. And then let's do some book page. And I like to take the big white areas off, but I do save these for stamping, making, small little labels, just, the book page and the stamping on them by themselves. So I do keep those. I have a stash of them. A pretty large stash, I'm afraid, because I can't pass them up, especially when they have this really nice patina on them. Yeah. Okay. So those are all for my scraps. All right. Let's do these 1 1/2. Okay. And let's do another one, 1 1/2. I hope I did the first one right. Yeah, okay. And 1 1/2. All right, I'll put the rest aside. Okay, 3 inches. Scrap. And we'll do 3 inches. And the last one, 3 inches. Now, if you want to make them smaller than this, you would go down 1/4 inch. So what we're doing for the tops of these is coming down 1/4 inch. So these will be 1.25 inches. Because the bases are 1.5 inches, we're coming down 1/4 inch, and they will be 1.25 inches for the tops. Okay, so I am going to cut this piece off here, get it right up to where I absolutely have to be. Use that for my scraps. Okay, and then it will be, come on out of there, my goodness. Let's see, 1 1/4. Okay, so we'll do 1 1/4. And because our bases are 3, we will go down to 2 3/4. Okay, 2 3/4. So that will give us an edge around, just a little bit of edge, like that. Okay, so let's put our tops over here. And I'm going to do another one, 1 1/4. Get as many as I can out of this piece. And 1 1/4. Okay, scrap there. And we'll do 2 3/4. And 2 3/4. Okay. Now I'm going to cut a couple of these. I had already got this piece cut out. It's some Tim Holtz paper. So 1 3/4. Nope. 2 3/4 because I've already done the 1 1/4. Duh! Wake up! Okay. You're probably sitting there like, no. Okay, 2 3/4. Get as many as I can out of this one. 2 3/4 and 2 3/4. All right. There we go. So we have those. Okay, and then these floral ones, I wanted to get some of them done up for some portrait type labels. They don't always have to be, landscape. They can be portrait too. So I'm going to come as close as I can here to this, get it straightened up. And oh yes, I do keep these scraps. I'm a scrapaholic. What can I say? Okay. Now we're going to do it 1 1/4. Nope, we're going to do it this way. Duh, hello, wake up. Okay, 1 1/4. There we go. So that's going to make a nice portrait type label. And we'll just keep on cutting here because I can. And 1 1/4. Okay, I'll use that for scrap. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to cut this extra white off here. And yeah, I'll hold my breath and throw it away. Okay, let's turn it back around because we do have, let's see, I'm going to cut just a speck more off there. And then I will have a full flower. 2 3/4. That just makes it, there we go. So we'll have this as a top. Okay. And two 3/4. We'll have that as a top. We got the number on there and everything. Yep. Okay. So I hope you guys are having a good day so far. I am filming this on a Tuesday morning, pretty early. It seems to be the best time for me to get my videos done because once the day starts, I'm busy doing many other things. We need to go shopping this morning. Any laundry, if I have that not done yet, it's done, but I want to play on some other projects here in my room. So after the shopping is done, it's working on other projects, both for videos and just stuff I want to work on. Okay, so 1 1/4 for the top, and this has April on it. So I'm going to make this a portrait style too. Okay. And by 2 3/4 and 2 3/4. Okay. Okay, I think we've got enough cut out. Put the rest in scraps. These are up and down ones. All right. So we've got our bases, and I have more bases here that I have cut out. And yeah, I don't think I'll use this. All right. So here are the bases. Here are, whoops, the tops. On either side, doesn't matter. And these are the portrait ones. So I am going to get these out to be able to put them together. Portrait style. There we go. Like that. Okay. So what I'm going to do is match them all up, and then we need to either snip the corners or round them. So you can decide, which way you want them. It doesn't really matter which way they are, or none at all. It doesn't matter. So I like to typically, well, I do either one actually, but I do like the rounded corners. So yeah, I'll probably do that. Okay, and let's do some of this paper here. Not super exciting paper, but I have more exciting over here. These are what I've cut out too. So I have this that I can use there. I have music paper. Yep, on the map like that. Okay, and I think I have, yeah, I have a little bit more of this color, and I have this color. Let's do a couple of those. This is some paper, tea-dyed paper that I splattered. I did with my splatter stamp, actually. So we can use one of those, and I like this music paper. So let's put him on there. Okay, we are good to go. So I'll get these all put aside. And deal with those later. Okay, so now that we have them all together, let's decide. Do you want to round your corners? Use a corner rounder. Or if you have a tool like this from We Are Memory Keepers, it's the Corner Chomper, and it has a small one and it has a larger one. You can go that route. You can do small snips with a little card that I've just, it's just a business card, and I've nipped it like that so that you can just hold it up there and cut it, or you can just take and just snip it. Whatever you decide to do, we will now start on doing that. Now what you need to do is line up your upper piece with your lower piece for corner rounding or whatever you're doing. I think I'm going to use my chomper. I haven't used him in a while. So you put your pieces into your, corner rounder, whatever you're doing. And that way, when they are apart, they're exactly right. Okay? So let's go ahead and do that. I'll just keep doing it. And I'll do some with the card too, just to show you how to do that. And with the corner rounder. Okay. I love this chomper, corner chomper. It's very good. They do have another one that does the straight edges, but I've not delved into that. I can do just fine with my little card here, and yeah. Okay, so we will do the same with this template that I made. Get them all together. And get my scissors. Like that. And so that way they will be the same. Okay. You could probably do it with, each one separate, but you really don't need to. It's just that much more work. So I just put my template on there according to what direction I want it to go. And sure, it takes a little time, but you get some nice edges on there too. So do it that way, and then this one, just line it up. And this one has a rough edge, which is fine. I don't care. Okay, so then that will look like, get it right side up here, that will look like that. Okay, so those are some ways that you can do your corners. And then the corner rounder, let me get this out of the way, is probably my favorite way because it is a lot faster, and I just use the 4mm. Just tuck it in there. And there are different corner rounders out there. I understand there are some that are larger than these and smaller. I don't know how much smaller you can get. Between this and my corner chomper with these small rounded edge, I think those are small enough actually. Okay, so here we go. They come out just like this other with the chomper. All right. So we will continue to do this and just kind of visit a little bit and relax. It's not a huge mass make, but I figure while I'm at it, why not make a few? And if you want to go along with me, that would be wonderful. There we go. Okay. I do have another decorative edge corner rounder too. It's right here. And it has a notch here. It has a divot here and kind of a, bump right here. So this is a different one. So let me try one of these, or all three of them, and show you what they look like. Okay, let's see. I'm going to just go this way. All right, tuck it in. And there's your decorative edge. Oop, there we go. And still, you would, do it the same way. Just use the different design. You can do them however you want. Or just leave them square. But there's how it looks with the decorative edge. There it is. Really pretty. So there's that one. And then there's this divot one. Let's see how that is. And I'll show you what they come out like. It just has a little, you could probably even use your hole punch for the same kind of effect. If you have a hole punch, I have a few of them here, but here's my Old Faithful one right here. You can just nip the corner off. In fact, we'll try that when we get this one done, and I'll show you how you can do that. Okay. So based on what you have in your stash of tools, you can use those. Okay, there we go. There it is. Very pretty. Okay. Now let's try the last one here on our puncher, which is this kind of bumpy looking one right here. Yeah, it gives a real pretty edge. Can you see that? A very pretty edge. I like that. There's just so many different ways you can do them. I really like that. I haven't used too many, or I haven't used this one very much, let's put it that way, and I should be using it more based on what I'm seeing right now. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. All right. So, wow, I got a big fat mess on my desk, don't I? Scraps everywhere. I'll get them after I'm done. Come on, fingernails. Okay, now we can try the hole punch. Just for the heck of it. You meet them up and you just line it up however you want to do it. Just take off a little bit or a lot. It doesn't matter. Line them up. Do a little edge. There we go. Okay. Oh, that's not our dog. We don't have a dog. Somebody barking out there. Okay. And let's just take a little bit off. You can take off a lot. You can take off a little. You have the control. Here. I'm sorry about that dog. I don't know whose that is. Or if he's maybe loose out there. Okay, there we go. So there's another one, another idea. And we'll just do the last one with the hole punch. Why not? Okay. These are using this, you can use it on your tickets too. The corners that they have, like on the stamps or on the digitals, if you print those out, you would use your hole punch for the corners. And we'll have to do that sometime, is make our own tickets. That will have to be another video. That would be fun. I love making tickets. Okay, there we go. There's that one. Okay, so we have that part done. Now you have to decide, do I want to ink it or not? So I like to ink my things, as you most likely know. So I'm just putting some things away here, get them out of my way. So let's go ahead and ink them up. Even just a little bit. Doesn't matter. I'm going to use Scorched Timber because I love it and it's out. I also have Ground Espresso out and Vintage Photo, but this seems to be my favorite anymore. So we'll just ink them up. And I'm going to stay with you as we do this so that maybe you can do it together with me. It's just a simple process. Okay, there. And it just changes the look of them when you put a little bit of ink around them. It just kind of makes them stand out even more so. And I just love how they look. So I'm an inker. I try sometimes not to ink something, but it never works. So there you go. Why not? Okay, there we go. And it's pretty fast to go through. And these are, you know, various types, pages, vintage and otherwise, book pages. And this is a flower book that I have that has the different flowers in it, and it's a vintage book. I love the illustrations in it, and you can use whatever you have. It doesn't have to be any certain type of picture or paper. It does not matter. That's why I like doing these, because whatever you have on hand, scraps or otherwise, you can, you know, use on your scraps, or try another type of paper out. So I figured book page is always fun. Do the floral. Those are always nice to have. And then you can use these in your projects. You can put them on cards, in your journals, whatever. You can decorate them up as much or as little as you want to. We're going to decorate a few of them up with what I have out. Okay. Almost there. We're getting there. But I'd rather stay here instead of turning it off and doing it on my own. But if you have any questions about anything craft related or whatever, go ahead and leave your question below, and I'll be happy to answer you any way I can. Especially for all the new ones out there. I'm glad you found me. I'm very happy that you're all here. That makes it that much more fun. The more the merrier. That's what I say. Okay. Almost there, guys. Almost there. I know this is a dull thing to see, but you can always fast forward ahead if you want to. Okay. So here in Northwest Oregon, we're having another beautiful day. We've been having several of those lately, so it's been nice not to have rain, rain, rain. We had it for several months, and we're pretty waterlogged, to say the least. And my chickens were pretty waterlogged too. They were pretty disgusted. Of course, my littlest one, she loves to go run to the puddles and start splashing around in them like a little kid. So, yeah, she's quite the character. Okay, inked up. Now, what we can do is glue them together. But if you have any kind of wax, like, you know, metallic gilding wax type thing, this is Art Alchemy metallic wax, and I have it in all the different colors, the vintage gold, brass, bronze, you name it. So if you wanted to put some around the edges of that, you could. Let me open this and I'll show you what it looks like if you want to decorate yours. And I just used my finger. It's a lot easier. And I love the smell of it. It smells like a perfume or something. So you just put it around the edges like this. And I'm not going to do too many of them because it does take a while for it to dry. But I just thought I'd show you one of the many things that you can do to dress them up. And I love using this wax. It does make it look even more vintage. A lot like some of the old tea cards and stuff that have, you know, a gold rim around them. That's another thing we can make is tea cards. If you haven't done that before, that is a lot of fun. We'll have to do that. Okay, so just to show you, that's, I don't know if you can see it, but that's what they look like with this gelding wax. So I just thought I'd quickly share that with you. I'll put them back. Oh, I love the smell of that stuff. Oh, okay. A wax sniffer I am. All right. Okay, so let's glue the rest of them. And all I'm using is my art glitter glue. You can use tacky glue. You can use, oops, you can use your Fabri-Tac glue, 3-in-1 glue, whatever you have on hand. This is my go-to art glitter glue because it does grab fast and it's very permanent. So yeah, now I like to use my tweezers. I have these real tiny edge tweezers, and they're great for small things or things like this where it's very hard to hang on to the edge, especially when you have glue on it. So I just move it to where I want to put it down, and I just put it down. Boop. There we go. Ta-da. So we'll go ahead and glue all of them down. And I got the tweezers on Amazon. Just, you know, type in tweezers and you'll find all kinds of them. And I like these small edge or small point ones because they do get the job done for big things or little things. Okay. And this is just the back of a cover page on a on one of my paper pads. Couldn't think of the words there for a minute. I think it's too early. Not that early, but still it's early enough, I guess. Early enough for this old gal. Okay. Of course, I'm an early riser, so that's just how it is. Okay. Yeah, this looks really pretty with this edge on here, or these corners. Which way is that? This way. Yeah, those look so pretty. I love that. I love the edges, the corners that we did. So you'll have to try them out. Even with your hole punch, if you have just a plain old hole punch, that's all I used on some of these here, as you know. So yeah, just something different. And if you have decorative scissors or the ones that cut in the different designs, I have a set of them here. You can do that, you know, on the edges too if you wanted to, on the ends. No holds barred. There's just nothing that nothing you can't try. Let's put it that way. Trying to find the right words. Having a hard time this morning. Okay, here we go. And right. Yeah. Okay. Yep. I love how these are coming out. Pretty, pretty. A little vintage looking. Not too grungy, but you can grunge them up if you want to. With these, you can do whatever you want. With most anything you can. I mean, just whatever your heart desires, go for it. Give it a go. Nothing to lose. Okay, that's the last one. All right, there we go. All done. Let's decorate these more plain ones here. So this guy, I can go like that. So I have a little kiddo here, and I have some labels here, sticky labels that I can put on there. And do that. And I also have all my other labels that I have been going crazy with, cutting out. Oh, I don't want that one. Okay, let's see. I think this big number. Whoop! Oh, it just popped out of my hand. That's wonderful. Okay, we'll just do this one then, since the other one decided to go flying and I don't feel like bending over and getting it right now. Okay, so we'll ink him up. And we can put it up and down like that. Okay. I think what I'll do is I'll bring it down a little bit. And I do have some leather here, some faux leather. And I think I will put a strip at the top. So, and I will put an eyelet in there. How about that? I think so. I think so. That'd be kind of fun, huh? Let's see. Was this? I think this was a sticker. Yeah, this is a sticker. Get my pen out. Yep, there it is. Okay. I'd forgotten that was a sticker. There. This one is not. This is a digital. Okay, so I'll put that there. And put this fellow on there. These are real quick and easy to decorate if you want to decorate them. Right there. Okay, now let's get my crocodile out and get this leather put on here. Okay, so I'm going to sandwich that on there. And use a larger hole. I'm going to do this differently. I'm going to do it easier. I'm going to get the hole here. All right, so I know it's exactly where I want it. And then I will do the leather on one end. Yes, it takes longer, but it's easier to get it figured out. Okay, and then, oops, that's really close. All right. I'm going to do it a little bit better on the back side. All right. I'll put that toward the back. There we go. Okay. There's always a will. When there's a will, there's a way. Mistakes are made, and mistakes are usually able to be covered up. Like now. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Get it straight as I can here. And it loves to turn right at the last second. Okay. Well, it's not perfect by any means, but you get the idea. Yowie. Anyway, there we go. He's not perfect. He's not perfect. Okay. Let's try something else now. All right. We got these labels here. I think I'm going to nip these corners because I can. And when you're using digitals, you don't have to use them the way they're shown to cut out. It showed this to cut it out as a square, but I like these corners nipped off, so I'm going to take the frame off around it, which is basically the lighter color stuff. So there. Okay. All right, so you can put that there. And I have my little dish of goodies here. Don't want to mess these up. And I can put a little bit of lace on it, like that. Why not? And I have scissors set aside for fabric and lace. And I just kind of cut tear it, give it a rough edge. There, like that. And I'm going to use my fabric tack for this. Oh, I got one here. Oh, sorry. Man, having a hard time this morning, aren't I? Okay. And put some down here. Put the lace on. Okay, close that back up. I'm just showing you different things that you can do to decorate your pieces. Do I want to use that? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. No. I have a bunch of stuff in here that I have made. That's too big. Okay, never mind. All right, got that on there. Put this on here. And let's see. What else can we put on here? Okay. All right. We'll just do it that way. And here. Okay, and we can certainly put an eyelet in here. So let's do that. Whilst I have them out. Okay, put that. And I think eyelets just dress them up big time. There's another one. Quick and easy. Quick and easy. So there's that. Let's do one more. Finish it up here. Finish it up. And actually we can do this like this because there's writing this way and there's writing this way. So I have this young lady here. She's kind of big. What else do I have in here? I have a little guy that is kind of standing, leaning. So let's have him lean onto, let's see, do I have any small labels in here? I have a tendency to use the small ones a lot. There's that one and there's that one. So let's see what we want to do here. Okay, and these are digitals. The Journal Studio on Etsy is a great place for getting colored labels, or make your own. Okay, I'm going to put this right under here like this, and then I'm going to put this one right, let's see, fidgety, fidgety, fidgety. Okay, here and here. And that way he's standing there leaning up against that one. No, I don't like that. Let's have it like that. And yeah, I think something like that works better. Just bring him up a little bit. Okay. And put this down. And we can also put a staple through that if we wanted to. We'll use our tiny attacher. Or something different. And put him on there. Okay. He's leaning up against that. Alrighty. And what kind of something can we put under him? Let's see. Let's see. Where'd I put? Oh, here we go. Here's some more. We can put some lace right there. Yep. And we'll tear it. And get our glue out. Actually, I'm going to do the stapling. That's what I wanted to do. Okay, so let's staple them. Okay, staple, staple. And I think another eyelet is in store for this one. Okay, and there we go. And we'll put that in. There we go. Another one. So there we are. Ended up gluing these down, getting them all put together. Put that away. And then we decorated this one. We decorated this one. Got the staples in there. And we decorated this guy. And when this one is dry, which it might be close to being dry. Yeah, okay. We'll turn this around, and I'm going to go ahead and get this glued down. This is the one with the gold edge on each piece. Okay, and there. Just in case it's still wet. So that's what that looks like. There. Pretty cool, huh? So we've tried all kinds of different things. So based on what your supplies are, you can go ahead and try these. I would love to see what you come up with. They are a lot of fun. So hopefully you enjoyed this video, and if you're new and you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you know when my videos are posted. And I will see you again on Saturday. Yes, this is Thursday, right? Yes, I will see you on Saturday, and we're going to have another fun project. So I will see you all later. You all have a wonderful rest of your weekend, and hopefully you have some wonderful plans. Talk to you later. Bye, guys.